Hey guys, it's me, Vinny. I'm back with yet another Derek Carr speculation video. This question is, should the New Orleans Saints trade for Derek Carr? Well, first you got to look at Derek Carr. Know that he's going to be entering his 9th season in the league. He's going to be 33 next year. And if he were to go with the Saints, this would be a team that is coming off of back-to-back times of missing the playoffs. They were competitive in games this year. I mean, the one I have as the profile, as the thumbnail right here, is, the game where the Saints shellacked the Raiders 24-0 in the Superdome. With questions at the quarterback position, since Drew Brees retired, you've gone through Trevor Siemian, you've gone through Jameis Winston, you've gone through Taysom Hill, you've gone for Andy Dalton. The whole question as to why they didn't decide to go with Jameis Winston instead. Dalton had a decent season, but it's still very weird as to why they just kept with Dalton despite it, even though the Saints were still not in a playoff position. Yeah, even though they were in a bad division, they still were not really competing for much. And they lost to the Panthers in the final week of the season despite Sam Darnold's pass rating being 2. Yeah, 2. Around like 2 or something like that. I think the asking price could be a little too high for them. And not to mention the head coach. Do you think Derek Carr, especially if he's traded, he gets to go where he wants to go? Do you think he wants to go back to a Dennis Allen-led coaching team? Hell no. I don't think he wants to do that. He was sour with that in his first season where they went 0-10 to start the season. Do you really think Derek Carr wants to be sour with him again? Of course not. I wouldn't if I was him. I don't even think Dennis Allen really wants to. I think what they should do, the Saints, is maybe take another ride with Jameis Winston or maybe even another ride with Andy Dalton. But I'd look elsewhere in free agency for like a cheap veteran option and see maybe if you lose enough games, you can get a higher draft pick. Because you don't have the first round pick because of the Chris Olave trade, so that belongs to the Eagles. So I would say for the Saints, they could. If they really want to get the division title very badly, because the division's not that good. If Brady leaves the Buccaneers, I could consider it, because the Buccaneers won the division with an 8-9 record, so it's not exactly like that division is theirs only to lose. No, the rest of the teams in that division finished 7-10. Like literally all three of them, the Saints, Panthers, and Falcons, all finished 7-10. So possible, but I personally don't think I would trade for Derek Carr if I was the Saints. And even for Derek Carr, I don't think it would be the best option. Their defense is still decent. Still questions at the receiving core with Michael Thomas now becoming a dude that can't stay healthy. Jarvis Landry as well. So it's just going to rely on Chris Olave. So we'll see. I think it sounds good in theory, but I'm not sure if they really want to give up. They won't be able to give up that much for him. So unfortunately, no. That's just my thoughts, guys. What do you think? Do you think Derek Carr will be a good fit for the Saints if he was traded? If not, let me know where you think he would go to. Subscribe to Zennie62 with more videos like this, and make sure to hit like and follow us for more.